Oh, hey. Welcome back, everybody. Last night, we showed a piece featuring distinguished journalist and rubber Rottweiler, Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. Triumph held a real focus group of real Trump supporters with a real moderator who showed them completely fake Trump ads. And here's the thing. We didn't have enough time last night to show you everything that Triumph got. So please enjoy this bonus presentation with even more fake ads for him to poop on. Jim?
All right. They seem to like the best 2 out of 3 election concept.
I'm proposing my new best of 3 election plan.
Could he do an executive order, though? I mean, is that possible?
He can executive order anything. He's president of the United States.
Let's see if they buy this one.
All right, let's look at another one here.
Everybody knows we're not equipped to have a fair election in November. That's why I will sign an executive order that because of the Mushu flu, it stays 2020 for an extra year. Everybody stays the same age. Nobody gets old. We're just going to repeat the year. It's a mulligan. All right? Simple. If you're 29 this year, you're going to be 29 for another year. I mean, look, we had to stay inside all year. That shouldn't count against us. We deserve it. And we get another year to come up with a vaccine, people. The virus won't know what hit it. And we'll have a much lower coronavirus death toll since none of the ones this year will count. Only our country gets to do this. We'll be a year younger than all the other countries. And as an added bonus, by the way, hardly worth mentioning, the election is off. Delayed till the real November 2020. Look, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want China to do this to us, but they did. They gave us the Mugu Guy pandemic, so we get another 2020. I call it 2020 Part Dukes. Who's in?
I feel like he's almost saying that 2020 was unfair.
I'll take that. My son's a college baseball player, so they got their yearly eligibility back, so why not?
I don't know where he's quarantining, but you definitely want to check it for lead paint.
And I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Sleepy Joe and phony Kamala want lower income housing to scum up the suburbs. But I alone will protect suburban housewives. All of them. Even the dogs. Even the threes. The fat ones who let themselves go after popping one out. You got the ring and you gave up. I don't care. I love women. I mean, there aren't enough statues of women for little girls to look up to, you know? So if they take down the Confederates, I say we should put up statues of great women, like the great black Harriet Tubman, Diamond and Silk, Miss Universe 1997. I forget her name, but she was something. And the great entrepreneur Ghislaine Maxwell. Women, I love them, even the threes.
The very first part about building these housing projects and turning suburbs into slums, that could have been something, but then you immediately left it for something that was
off subject. I don't know. I just think some of those things are true. It shouldn't be said. We all think them.
How about this idea? We need more statues of women. What if they have a statue of Diamond and Silk?
I believe they'd still be pulling statues down. I think the millennials don't want any statues. They don't want history.
Are there women that you feel like Trump would support that he thinks that should get a statue that you would want to see?
Aunt Jemima.
What about, the last one on there was Ghislaine Maxwell. Kind of like Roger Stone, is he going to pardon her? How would that look for him to pardon someone like her? Maybe give her a statue instead?
What has she done to earn the statue? It's like me, build me a statue then.
Well, maybe it's sort of as a way of him thanking her, if she doesn't throw him under the bus.
I voted for him. Huh? Thank me. Give me a statue.
And I'm the one who had to get neutered.
So we're going to look at another one here.
Radical kooky Kamala Harris acts like she's tough on crime. But then why didn't she prosecute Steve Mnuchin for One West Bank illegally foreclosing on thousands of innocent Californians? Look, Steve Mnuchin is an outstanding Secretary of the Treasury. I'm very, very proud of the great job he's doing. He's a terrific guy. But should he be in jail? We'll never know, thanks to Kamala Harris. Who knows how many more of my cabinet members are walking, simply because they donated to her. And these people have done some really bad things. Kamala Harris. She let off one of the worst criminals in American history, and I would know.
I don't understand it. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm lost.
I don't get it, yeah.
But I didn't get the part about Mnuchin being like, why sounds like Trump was against Mnuchin, and that's his. I didn't get that at all.
What do we think about that one? What's the message that the president's trying to convey there?
Her record.
Joe Biden's running mate is corrupt.
Trump himself, as well as some other people in his cabinet, have donated to Kamala Harris.
It's not going to change my vote. Trump, 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 Trump.
Okay, great. You know, I'm finally starting to believe in voter suppression. Just stuff me back in the microwave and give me 4 minutes on high. All right, see you in hell, and by that I mean Trump's second term. I kid.
Thanks again, Triumph. We'll be right back with Sarah Paulson.